I'm slowly morphing more and more into Eddie Munson every day. This is awesome. Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am so freaking excited to do this because I have been on a low buy this year, so I really haven't been purchasing much new makeup. So when I get some new makeup, it is like 20 times more exciting, which is like an unintended consequence of the low buy, and I'm digging it. So for today, I am going to be trying the GLAMLITE and MIKAYLA Part 2 palette. I'm so excited. I did purchase this myself 100%, and when I first saw it being teased, I was kind of like, ooh, that's really pretty, but do I need it? And I was kind of talking myself out of it just because I have a lot of makeup and I am on my low buy this year. But then MIKAYLA did announce that she was donating 50% of her proceeds, so not the total proceeds of the palette itself. GLAMLITE is still going to get their money, just to make that very clear. She is donating 50% of her proceeds to protecting abortion rights. And if you didn't know this, to use MIKAYLA's words, I am aggressively pro-choice. So that really meant a lot to me, and I was instantly like, boom, take my money, please. I love that. I love how supportive she is of the rights of people with uteruses. I just freaking love it. So I was really excited to buy this, and I haven't even touched it yet. I have never tried GLAMLITE before, which everyone has been talking about for years, the amazing quality and things like that. But if I'm being honest, I wasn't too interested in them before this. I've seen some things that interested me vaguely, but not enough to buy them until I saw this. So today I am going to go over swatches. I'm going to show you them. I was going to say in the sunlight, but instead we're going to say in the natural light because it's very cloudy outside, but you're going to get like a real-time look at exactly what these look like. I want to talk to you about the quality of the swatches, even though, again, I always say this, I don't think necessarily the quality of the swatches is the same as the quality on the eye, but I am going to be doing a look. And because I have suddenly decided to watch Euphoria for the first time ever, I'm also going to glue a whole bunch of rhinestones to my face. This is going to be amazing. So this palette does retail for $42 US. And previously, I think one of the big reasons I never tried GLAMLITE, and this is going to sound like a dumb reason to a lot of people, and that's completely fine, but I felt like the palettes were all shaped like hamburgers and tacos and cake, and even if the quality inside is amazing, there was something about it that turned me off. Maybe it was just that it felt like it was targeted at a younger audience, which makes no sense because the shadows inside, when they're bright and colorful, I adore them, and I am not a younger audience. So this palette's packaging though, as much as I usually prefer smaller palettes, this is so beautiful I couldn't resist. So we do have an outer cardboard package, which I think is fine. You can recycle it if I could get it out. And inside, this is so cool. I'm gonna try not to get the reflection too much, but you've got this glitter that just kind of moves around in here. I love that. I will admit I totally forgot about those glitter pieces, and before I opened it up, I could just hear that noise, and I was like, cool, every single shadow is broken. No shadows were broken, thankfully, but taking a look inside, oh my goodness. So this is just jewel tones for days, and a lot of deep jewel tones too. Like, I love how deep you can go with this palette in general. And yes, there are some shades that are lighter that you can kind of bump things up, and there's lots of metallics and shimmers to even things out, but it's just so incredibly lovely. I cannot wait to get this on my face. I tried to tell myself that I was going to use just maybe like only the purples and maybe the pink up here, but dude, this is my channel and I'm using the greens, okay? Because these greens, we have an entire row of stunning, delicious greens. We even have some greens up here. Green eyeshadow is my favorite, so I really want to put this green eyeshadow to the test. But first, I'm going to hop off camera real quick and do some swatches, and I'm going to show you them in the sunlight, the daylight, so we can take a look and I'll let you know how they performed. All right, let's talk about these swatches. So I did this in a different way than I normally do my swatches. Usually what I'll do is I'll start at the front and I'll just go row by row, but this time I swatched all the mattes on top and all of the shimmers on the bottom. The colors are all super vibrant and super beautiful. I really do love jewel tones, so this one really spoke to me in a lot of ways. The shimmers are so beautiful. One of the shades, I will say, I believe it was right here, this is Poppin', is probably more of a topper because it was a little bit sheer going on, but the rest of them are all very, very opaque. As for the matte shadows, I will say they all performed very well, except really for No Hash Lines. That one for me came off a little bit dusty. Again, swatches do not equal how it's gonna look on your eyes. But I did feel like I had to kind of build that up to get opacity. And even when I had opacity, I felt like it was a little bit dusty. So that is a shade that I'm eventually really curious to use. I don't know if it's gonna go with my look today, but I just really, really liked it. Again, with the mattes here, especially these purples. So we've got, I don't know if it's supposed to be Pat Rice. I think it's just Pat Rice and Mimu. These are very, very similar when swatched. Let me see if I can show you. And of course, on screen, they look nothing alike. But I swear in person, oh my God, why are they looking nothing alike on screen? But on my fingers, they look exactly alike. What sorcery is this? I will say that these two colors, maybe if I swatch them, nope, they look completely different there too. Cool, cool. Thanks for playing me. But yes, I will say those two shades are very similar. They're not exactly the same, but they are quite similar. Other than that, I think we've got a really good mix in here. We've got some really bright colors, and then we've got the dark colors to complement them. I just think it's, again, like a really, really cool mix. And I can see if the quality looks good on my eyes, I can see this being like kind of a go-to palette for me because of this color story. Like, oh, it's ridiculous. All right, I am really excited to put this on my face. I haven't played with just like color in a while. And again, like I said, I want to put a bunch of these rhinestones on. So what are we going to do today? I think I need to put my hair back a little. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up. As I said, I knew I was going to be doing a green look because I'm just so attracted to it. But I do think that I want to use this like bright green in the center. I think I want to do a halo eye. And I want to try to go maybe a little deeper than I normally go. Oh, let's see. Do I want to do all green? I think I want to do all green. I think I'm going to do all green. So I think I want to start with the inner and outer corner and connecting the crease. So those are going to be dark colors that I'm starting with. I'm going to start over here with Fall River, which is just this beautiful, beautiful emerald green. And I'm taking that on kind of a flat, dense, fluffy brush. Ooh, you see that intense pigment? And honestly, like not a whole lot taps out. So I'm hoping that means it'll stick to me pretty well. But my eyes, by the way, are already primed. Let's see. That is more bright than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to be way deepening that up, but that is beautiful nonetheless. Y'all, when I tell you this is pigmented, oh my gosh. All right, before I go in with the deeper color, I do want to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take 13, which is this kind of, I mean, I guess it's a pure mint color, and I'm going to use that to blend out the top. This, again, is a matte. So far, I've only used 2 matte looks, and I'm hoping that this will blend out that hash line. Is every single person who reviews this palette going to talk like a Bostonite? Probably. That just blended itself out. What the? This is making me look like I sort of know how to do makeup. What? Only sort of. I'm obsessed. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take Cody James, cutest name for a shadow ever. And I'm taking that again on one of these like flat brushes. This is definitely a deeper kind of foresty green, almost with a hint of blue in it. This I'm going to use to deepen up the outer corner. I might even go in with that super dark color, which I think I will, but I just want to do this little by little. All right, that deepened up things a tiny bit, but I'm going to go in with this super dark blue-green color. This is called the Commons, and I really want to, there we go. That's given me some more depth. Sometimes darker shadows can just like kick it up to that next level, and I'm like, oh, I want to just keep packing that on. These colors are packing on beautifully on top of each other too, so it's making things just very, very easy. Let's see if, do I fall out? Turn on the light. I have 0 fallout. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I was expecting to pull that mirror up and just be like green blue under the eyes, straight up green blue, but it is just, there's not a speck of fallout. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, so far the Commons, which is that dark, dark, dark teal, might be my favorite color that I've tried. It's just like, it's so pretty. Okay, there's a tiny, tiny bit right here, but that's it. So I am going in with Dreams, which is, it looks kind of gold on screen, but if I tilt it, you can see there's definitely green to it, and it is like vibrant green. Actually, I'm going to go over the lid just a little bit, just with what's left on my brush from Fall River, and I'm just going to kind of like blend that green in. That's that bright, bright teal, Kelly emerald green, just to give it a little bit of a base, and then I'm taking just my finger, because I have a feeling, like, do you see? This feels almost wet. Shut up. Shut up. This is so stunning. This is one of those greens that's like, it shifts like lime gold. Green shadow makes me so happy, like so happy. MIKAYLA. Okay, the more I looked, I did see a very, very little bit of fallout, but to be honest, like with colors this pigmented, I can't believe, like I'm actually going to reapply concealer, so I might as well just wipe off, but I can't believe that there was barely any fallout at all. Like, I can't freaking believe it. Wow. All right, I'm going to take 13 and I'm going to kind of like blow this out on the sides a bit, because again, I do want to apply a bunch of rhinestones today, and I'm going to take that under the eye. Ooh, I usually don't go this far down under my eye, but you know what? Today we are. And then I'm taking the Commons and I'm going to connect that from the outer corner just to kind of wrap the look up a little. Technically, I used 5 out of 30 shadows here, so I used 1/6 of the palette, which I know is not a whole lot, but I just almost don't want to do anything else to this look. I'm just so happy with how these blended. I'm so happy with these colors. Like, I guess, you know what? Am I going to fuck it up if I go in with Blackest Black? Blackest Black. And deepen that up even more? I'm so scared of black shadows always. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just, oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. I'm going to just, why am I so scared of black shadows? Because I feel like they ruin the look. I feel like I might have just ruined it. Did I? Yep. Yep. I'm just going to kind of blend that out and hope that it, oh no, did I ruin it? I did mess it up a little. That's my fault. That is not the shadow's fault. All right, I'm kicking myself ever so slightly because I feel like I shouldn't have added that black, but it's done and we blended it out and it did blend beautifully. I just like, I always feel, I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think it deepened it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I am going to hop off camera real quick, and I want to do some liquid liner and some lashes, and I'm actually going to do blush and maybe lips as well, and then we're going to put some freaking rhinestones on my face. Yes. Okay, let's do this. So I bought 2 sets of rhinestones. I've had these for a minute. So the first one is from this brand called Get Stoned, and stoned is spelled with 2 N's. These are actually the ones that apparently they use on Euphoria on the girls, and I got the holographic set. And then I got this set from Amazon, which, like, the holographic ones here are basically the same as those and a lot cheaper. And I also have this one, which is like a colorful set, and I think I want to do some green and like teal mixed in with some holographic. So this is my first time using one of these tools. This is supposed to be like a little wax tip that you can use to pick up the rhinestones easier. And I'm going to be also skewering them with some Duo lash adhesive. Apparently the latex free one is best, but I don't know about you guys. It is sold out everywhere for me. It is so insane. So anyway, I am going to pray that I don't lose 10 million rhinestones. Just kind of lost one. Cool. How do you pick these up? Are you just supposed to like jam this in there? But we'll see. The Amazon package of these won't close now. Great. Linda, what did we learn today? Rhinestones take patience. Oh my gosh. And seriously, like, I don't know what to do about getting these to stay closed. I'm going to have to figure that out. But the rhinestones aren't why we're here today. The palette... Do I even need to tell you how much I love this? Do I even need to explain how pigmented these colors are? How beautifully they blend together, especially, like, I was kind of blown away by that mint color and how easily and effortlessly it blended out that, like, rich emerald Kelly green. It's insane. Like, I can't believe it. I love the rhinestones. I do want to add more. I want to add like 9,000 to 10,000 more or so. I love this look. It's been a long time since a palette has really inspired me. There are palettes I might look at and I'm like, ooh, that's really pretty, blah, blah, blah. But when a palette inspires me, it makes me want to create like 10 million different looks with it. Like, that's a different level. And if the other shadows perform similarly to how these did, I don't see how this can be a loss. So again, this palette is $42. It is still available now. I think the big, huge PR package did sell out, but everything else is still available. I did get a code, actually. So this is not my code. This is not an affiliate code, but I did get a little postcard that says if you use the code GLAM15, you will save some money. And I know that other creators do have affiliate codes. If I find other creators' affiliate codes, I will try to put them in the description box, but I think this is a slam dunk. I really do. So super congrats to GLAMLITE. Super congrats to MIKAYLA. Thank you for inspiring me again. Thank you for getting me really revved up and inspired about makeup again, because just, I love this. I love it so much. I keep staring at myself. I love the rhinestones. I feel like, I have never said I feel glam, and I feel kind of glam in my Skid Row shirt with my Eddie Munson hair. Do I feel glam? Am I a glam queen now? But that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I want to know your thoughts down below. Are you planning on picking this up? If you've tried GLAMLITE, what has been your favorite product from them so far? Please leave it in the comments, because this has really revved up my desire to try more from that brand, because the quality here is kind of mind-blowing. So please leave everything down in the comments below, and I would love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up or comment or share it. All of those things really do help out my channel 150%. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars, and I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.